Testing. Oh, that's too loud. Hello. There we go. Nah, maybe not. Hello. There. Still kind of loud. Bum, bum, bloop. Hey, blue or green? Oh no. La la dee da la 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 la. Let's look at this actually. Let me talk again to thee. Talk again to thee. Hmm. Okay. Dang it. Skidum dee lum dum. Ooh. No. Yet. Ooh. No. No. I mean, I could play Gulta. It's gotta be simple. Has Gulta got any? Oh, man, this could be really hard. Maybe Gulta works. I don't know. What's new? Other than apparently this card style, which I don't own? Why is it grayed out? What? Why is it grayed out? Who knows? What do I know? Exactly. Exactly. What better? What better? What better day? No. Toughness, power, Powell. Brusile Bill. Where are you? thought you could hide from me. What was the other one? This one? You have to sack a creature? Oh. I don't know. Do I play this one? It's a 2-minute 5/4 with stuff. Let's see. You play this, you sack your Birds of Paradise? Yeah. Then what? Discount Ghalta by 5. Ghalta cost, what, it'd be 7 at that point? Tap that, do that. But then you can't sack it early. I think it works. It works, sort of. Okay. I'm always going down a mana for everything non-Ghalta with it. So I'm not sold on it. I didn't play it last time. It's bait? I mean, it's Mother's Day. What did you think we were doing? Three mana 3/3, play land 5. Could work. There's a 2-minute version of this as well. No, it's red. It's red. Can't play it here. 2 power mana dorks? There's a few. It's not just Paradise Druid. There's like 2 Paradise Druids. There's actually, I think, 3 2 power creatures. Leatherback is also Nykthos. It's not just other stuff with things. Bum 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 bum. Technically Tireless Tracker. Technically. This is basically 2 mana 3. Best case scenario. Gives you mana, counts twice. Alright, we could play this. Sowing Micah Spawn is just good. I haven't actually played a deck with this in it yet. Spirit of... But then I have to play Snowlands. Oh no! I have to play this. Why is there always like 2 cards that ruin everything? Is Yorvo not in here? Whoops. Oh. If I remember later. Oh! Don't play Spirit? Why not? Turn 4 counts for 4. All preceding turns, it counts for 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. Every single land. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of words, my friend. That's a lot of words. Look, I am sauced up, alright? It was a long Mother's Day. I am sauced up. Pugnacious spaghetti? Oh, sure, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's not Questing Beast. I don't like Questing Beast, though. Ugh, whatever, fine. Tooth and Nail. We have stuff. Can we collect the company? Oh, we can. No way. Yeah, Outcaster's in here. I said I liked Questing Beast. What do you mean? Utopia Sprawl? One of the few non-things. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's Leaf Gilder. This one. Lotus Cobra. I thought there was one more. Oh, I guess not. Oh, there's this one. Probably this one first. Both of them? Beanstalk? No, not even close. Did I not add Nykthos? It was like the one thing I said I was going to add and I didn't. That's me. What's the other Great Henge called? It's called the Hate Gringe. What's the one that makes stuff? Um. This is gonna be really difficult. Where's my hair pick? I can't think without my hair pick. Where's it? Oh my god, it's in the kitchen. Oh, we're so doomed. We're so doomed. I'm not getting up. What's the other one? Oh, there it is. Boop. Power 4 or greater. Maybe not enough for that. Grux thing. Unless there are. I don't... No. Okay, maybe it was wrong. Collected Companies 3? No, it works. Maybe Collected Company doesn't work, actually. I thought it did, but I started adding more cards and it works less now. All of these still argue it still works. It's not hitting the most exciting things, though. I think Kogla's a bit dated. Sowing Micah Spawn's going to need colorless lands, and I don't have any. Primeval Titans maybe better. Overlord. Forgot about Overlord. This thing. Oh, this thing is excellent. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Goreclaw? Uh-oh. Oh, I have Overlord. Nah, told you guys. You didn't believe me. Nylea is an indestructible devotion card with where is it? It also actually discounts creatures. My deck is about 80 creatures. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I'm keeping that. What's the other one? It's this thing. Beginning of your upkeep, draw. Creatures draw. I like both of these. There is the Better Mind Stone as well. Probably just really good. Let's try this. Why is this grayed out? Oh my goodness, the lands. Elf, Druid, and that's it for 3 Tree City. But those are pretty prominent. God of the Hunt? Is that one in here? I don't think it is. This becomes a 5/3, right? Well, get wrecked. Yeah, but I don't own Nylea. I can't play it. I don't think I like Courser. When does this draw? Power 4? Oh, shoot. Shoot! I could craft it, I guess. I think with the amount of mana in here, it's easy to go down a forest. It's probably easy to go down like 3 forests, actually. Especially mono green. Canker Bloom is also not super exciting. I kind of value the thing it does, at least, in some way. Alright, I don't know, we're going to do this. It's Mother's Day, so what better commander than the Dino Mommy, right? Giant 12-minute 12-12 that will hopefully enter, on average, 1 time a game, maybe even 1.5. Almost exclusively creatures, 47 creatures, so there are a lot of creatures. I'm sure there are plenty of reasonable non-creatures to play, but I'm playing all the mythic fancy ones that I think are worth playing. Craterhoof Behemoth is pretty good. Collected Company with this many creatures is probably also something to think about, right? Anything with a lot of power for its cost. So Ghalta is super cheap. And yeah. Oh, Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines. Alright, though that would probably make more sense. But it's too late. It's too late. You should have said something earlier. I don't think I want to play that one, though. I don't really like Elesh Norn. Not really sure how I feel about that one. Kind of mixed about that one. It's just kind of hard to play it. It feels difficult to get away with that card. It dies so much. Oh, it dies so much. Wait, what are we playing against? Eshki? Eshki on the play, costs 3 mana, game's over already? Oh boy. Man, I can't wait for my opponents to use their brain. I'm so excited. Just don't think it's this game. Oh, can I cast that? Nope. Alright. I had fun. The game is now immediately over. On the play with a Minidork. When was the last time I played Elesh Norn? I definitely played it before. There's a fair amount of creatures. I don't know, mono white, I'm just not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood for mono white. Oh my... Which one first? This one? Yeah. I think? Not sure. Alright, well. You let me know when I can play, Wizards. I'll wait. It was 2 years ago? Jeez. Doesn't feel like that. Does not feel like 2 years ago. There's been a lot of new cards since then. Alright. Bloop. Not that this is going to change anything, but... Sure. Let's take out the Skullspore Nexus. Yeah. Why not? Maybe take out Random Mammoth that I actually don't like too much. Yeah. 2-minute 3/3. 5-minute 9/7. Okay, no, not right. No, not that one. Yeah, those two cards are interesting though. I must have overlooked them. I do own them, so I didn't see them. I remember Grand Cenobite. I remember that one. Is Ghalta tier 1? What's going on here? What is this? What's happening? Well, what's going on? What am I not understanding? You cannot convince me that this is a tier 1 commander. That's what? Oh. Okay. On the play, you know. Again. Alright, so we've lost to the 1-mana card 3 games in a row. I didn't even notice I was on the draw that time. Didn't even think about it. There is some incredibly unusual things happening with the matchup queue system right now, and I've started to notice it for the past, like, maybe 10 days? Feels like maybe it's been about 10 days. It's been very unusual. Like, my MMR is mentally ill. I don't really know why. Was this crew? It's crew 4? Okay. Do I blow that up? I feel like it's rather important for my opponent, so I probably should. Is there a combo? What are we getting good games for? I don't know. I'm scared. Oh, we can almost cast Ghalta too this turn. If I had one more land. Oh, that would have been crazy. I haven't seen Rusko. I've not actually seen Rusko. There could be player MMR that has to do with it. So someone's just like decided to play Teferi today, but haven't played it in like 4 days. So their MMR is not great. Something is definitely strange. There has been strange stuff. Rusko just isn't tier 1. Alright. Okay. I can get behind that. I haven't even read my opponent's commander. I just, like, haven't even read it. Whenever you cast an multicolored spell... I'm not gonna block. Okay, well, there's not a lot of cards that do this thing. I kind of remember this commander now. Let's do Druid. I can play this. And then I can play Ghalta. Yeah. So let's swing. Alright. Well, I mean... Yep. There you go. Merry Christmas. I think a blue-black strategy is pretty good. Maybe Rusko being at 4 is slow for the format. Especially tier 1. Rusko at 4 mana can be a bit rough. You need a metric boatload of interaction to stop the other tier 1 decks before you cast Rusko. But once you get the clock going, right, the literal and proverbial one, it's kind of a nightmare to close the game out against it, especially if you're Ragavan or something, and they just gain so much life or whatever. Alright, there's a lot of GGs early. I'm not sure what, made me think there was like some weird combo, but maybe they were, I think they were saying it because I was swinging with Grazer, and they're like, haha. I don't know. GG, though. Every time someone says good game early, I assume I'm dead. That's a weird commander they were just playing. I think I made a list with it before, and there's just not enough cards, I think. They literally have to be blue-red spells, and there's just not enough in the game. There's 2 commanders like that. I can't remember the other one. It's before Thunder Junction, though. It's like whenever you cast a multicolored instant or sorcery, you get a free Domino's pizza. I can't remember how it read. Oh, no. 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 Yeah, we'll do the Summoning Sickness. What is this? I didn't even read this. Stats. That's what it is. Stats. Alright, so this on literally anything, doesn't matter. Play this. Have 3 left. Play... Alright, there's a pretty... Actually, there's an incredibly solid chance that Ghalta is not big enough. So... believe it or not. I can discount this by more than enough if I... Man, I really should... Whenever creatures... Bro, playing this after is so horrible. But I have to, don't I? Yep. We're against Ghalta. There's no, like... bask in my early glory kind of thing going on, so... This is as big as it's gonna get. So do you have a fetch land? Fetch land would be really important here. Alright, they have something arguably better than a fetch land I didn't really think about. Okay. Well, they can't swing. They can't swing. Maybe life is good? Oh, don't have a prey upon, please. Okay. Alright, now they can't swing with 2 creatures, so life is even worse than it was a second ago. Please stop trying to tap my... Oh, I tapped this for colored. I can't even play the Uprising. It just literally can't even play the stupid thing. Alright, so we swing all out, right? Yeah, there's no thinking about anything here. We're against Pock. There's not much to think about. Alright, what do I need to have happen to win this? This is my opponent's turn to do... Was that 7? No, that's an 8-mana card they just got, right? Yeah. Can we also not have Prey Upon, please? Can we not have everything? Okay, that isn't technically everything. So this opponent has some kind of instant speed spell. We did it. Oh, we did it. I can't believe that. We did it. We did. Oh, we beat Pock. I can't believe that. We beat Pock, chat. Pock just died. Oh, that's insane. We beat a Rishkar's Expertise. There's like 4 of these right in the deck. I don't know the other ones, but wow. Wowzers, look at that. Ignore reality, swing. That's what happened. Imagine we had this out earlier. If we just had one extra turn, this would have drawn... well, a lot of cards, actually. Sweet. Well, I think they had a lot of mana because they were doing stuff with it. They had a lot of mana because they were spending their mana to generate mana. They just didn't get to the point of the game, which would have very likely been next turn, where they would have then cast anything that didn't involve making more mana. But they did almost exactly what you'd want to do. I don't think that was... they like had everything to do with their mana. Making Pock larger than Ghalta was probably the best idea there. Speaking of ideas... Alright, I'm up against unknown stuff, so I'll keep this. That's a... creature spells, whenever creature... Alright. What's the discounting 2 mana dork that I continuously forget exists? Let's play this because there's a chance we draw a castable win the game card. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but it looks pretty neat. Okay, I didn't find it. Do we play Collected Company? Most assuredly. There's not much I could possibly have here, so... Okay. Time to gamble. Alright, Collected Company. This is your one shot. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah. Wasn't the greatest, but I'd say that's honestly pretty average. Defiler seems to me like the best card ever for this deck to have. Like, this is just... does literally everything you could ever want, and then some. So that is really bad news. That is, like, really bad news. Cast this for 2. I have 2 left. There's no reason to think about anything. Just play that. Alright, yeah, Defiler. This is by far the best thing they could have had here. That card is just completely insane here. Yeah. I have 4 lands. Alright, well, if you want to win so bad, there you go. Yeah, they just, nothing mattered, play Defiler. Not only was this the best card to have here, it's probably the best card in their deck. I would probably argue that, because it sets up everything that this... I've never seen this commander before. I've never seen this, but there's just no card that's better than this that you could possibly run. We could run Fight Rigging, but it's not a creature. It's not a creature, I'm not sure if I care about it that much. I don't have any crazy Eldrazi to get with it either. Yeah, it's not scamming out crazy stuff. It's not really cheating in our deck, so I'm kind of mid on it. Well, they fold to a sweeper. But what doesn't fold to a... Oh no, it's the deck. But it's not the same player I recognize. I don't know this person. It's a Redain imposter. How dare you? There's only one person allowed to play Redain, and it is not this person. It's that other person who never loses with it. What? What are you doing? Alright, so this is definitely not that person. This is absolutely, unequivocally not that other person. What is this? Whenever this enters or attacks, when you graveyard, choose a color. Alright, I've seen that before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't cast Gulda, but I can cast my whole hand. Alright, well, this is what we do. This is our life. If it's good enough, that's great. If not, it's probably not my fault. And if it is, I won't accept it. That's a Benalish Marshall. Alright. We're gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, bloop. I get this back in some kind of way. I'd like to trade here. Can I play this first? Yep. I think I'll hold the land, because I don't deem the land valuable in play. So we're going to hold on to the land. It doesn't really do anything. I have landfall cards in my deck. Redain also doesn't do too much here. I like the attack. Let's see. Do we want a 4 or a 5? Most assuredly a 5. So let's swing with these two. Wow, they just straight up took it. And what is this? You can't cast non-creatures, so bloop. Bloop. A Defiler of our own, chat. And castable. Huge. No reach, though. Paladin class. Can you make it a thing right now? No. Wait, what? Whenever you cast... Wow, they're just flurrying out the spells right now. Oh, that was... Alright, that was interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Mono White beatdown with Redain is... I've never seen that. The only time I've ever seen Redain... There's this one player that always plays Redain. Haven't seen him in a while, though, actually. But I've beaten it only once. It's like the craziest Mono White control thing that is... This side of the Mississippi. It's a really interesting player, but this was not that player. This was not that player. Kind of neat, though. Benalish Marshall is nuts. Haven't seen this in a minute. Mono White, I'm not sure if Redain is the one I would pick either. It does do like the Thalia thing, where you can play a board presence and not just lose the game to Damnation. Neat. I'm so tired. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, you ever just go out to eat with your mother on Mother's Day and order too many screwdrivers? You ever just do that? My room is a tornado too right now. Trying to find all my good fancy clothes. Wait a minute, what? What? Hazaret, my beloved? And another card I don't remember? Okay, wait, no, I remember now. Alright, never mind. My opponent just mulliganed to 5, so it's safe to assume they blitzed to specifically Ragavan. Strange. Very strange. You have the burn spell? I feel like blitzing to Ragavan here is not great. Okay, I can appreciate this idea. I can appreciate it. Alright, what does this actually do? Okay, mulliganing makes sense with this. Sure, sure. Sure. Interesting. Blitzing out Ragavan for a treasure token. I really like how my opponent's playing this. It's probably a really good idea. I can get behind it. This is a mold of 5. Okay. What do we got? Ooh. Well, you certainly don't want to whiff. Assuming that's what just happened. I can't tell. It looks like they just whiffed. Yeah, that's definitely not what you want. They get another crack at it, though. They get another crack. We should play Nykthos, because it is kind of crazy. So, bunch of mana. We can play this. I think this is slightly better than Ghalta. One would argue, yep. That one is me. I can probably swing now as well. Does this enter tapped and attacking? Without paying its mana cost. Alright, I'm gonna swing. I could stop a legendary spell. Okay. Maybe 4 damage is not valuable. I think I'm two-shotting my opponent later in the game. It's really just about stopping this. So they get another spin. Pretty likely they hit this time. No, come on! Come on! Oh, now I just kind of feel bad for my opponent. Am I not understanding something? That just, to me, seems completely insane. That my opponent would just Omega whiff that many times. 2, 3... That's just really egregious. It's like that. That's just not fair. Oh man, I probably should have played this because it's cooler. I mean, I still could. I don't think my opponent can win from here. It would be a Christmas miracle. But hey, you know, I've seen crazier stuff. But I'm at 30 and I have infinite cards, so Wait, not that. Get rid of those. Alright, the third spin. I'm sure we'll find something. Send it. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Bro, if I was my opponent, I would probably... I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Nothing good. Nothing healthy. Whenever this attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library, exile a legendary from among them, and put the rest on the bottom, and then you just cast it for free. There's a chance they found one on that spin. It just wasn't a worthwhile legendary. But my opponent just blitzed a decent mulligan so that they just had this as quickly as possible, I guess. And also having a small hand so it can swing the turn you cast it seemed to be part of the plan. But, yep. Rip. It's like Winota, but not as good. It's like a worse Winota. Wait, what's this? What is this? Oh, money. Man. Is it next week that we play that weird format that that person in my chat was excited about? Was that next week? Or was that next month? It was like the weird... It was called Gladiator. Is Gladiator next week? I don't know, I only focus on Pauper. We're pooper gamers here. So we do, we poop. We poop and then we game. Sometimes in one order, sometimes in the other. What does this do? Alright. Wait, controlled by different players. Enters stuff. Yep. Don't do it! Alright, they didn't. They did not do it. Cool. Let's play you, play you. Play this? Yeah. That was the time, so. I feel like Gilded Goose, oddly enough, Gilded Goose more and more actually feels like a... what's the one mana make a treasure? Strike it rich. Gilded Goose has been almost completely a strike it rich in almost every game I've played in the past 6 or 7 months. Maybe it's time to reevaluate that card. It might be. Bloop. So a counter is interesting, and a treasure is interesting. They both almost do the same thing. Let's do a counter. Gives me more stats. What does this do? Becomes untapped, create... Sure. I'm not going to offer the trade. Waiting one more turn gives me more options. Yeah, Gladiator is Brawl without Commander. I think it's 60 cards, or is it 100? And you have 20 life instead of 25? Or is it 30 life? I don't know. I think it's actually 20 life. It's also not historic. I think it's timeless. And it's like 100 card timeless. It is 100. Yeah. I mean, we made a deck. We made a deck. I just don't remember. Yeah, Gilded Goose has been like really, really disappointing. You know what? Maybe making treasure tokens is a good idea from this point onwards. Maybe I should have been doing it, because they can reset my stuff with their commander. 4, 5... Well... I also played another creature that's an enchantment. Bro, Gilded Goose is like... Maybe it's time to take it out. I think I might take out Gilded Goose. By the time you tap it a second time, the game's over. And that has happened almost every game I've played it. Well, they blew up the wrong permanent. Not sure if it's going to matter, but they did blow up the wrong permanent. Should have killed the doll. They could just have a counterspell and everything is a fumble here. Nope, they don't have it. We don't get fumbled. This is a sorcery? Well, I'm not swinging with it. Oh, I tapped it wrong, chat. I tapped it wrong. Oh my god, I tapped it wrong. It's alright, my opponent was gonna blow it up anyways. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna take that action, because if my commander's under their stuff, it's there forever. And they can't do anything about it. So we have outs. Don't you dare also have a land. You haven't had lands. Don't you dare. Alright, there we go. Oh, come on. You haven't had lands. You just holding Bill for no reason? Who holds Bristly Bill? Ugh. Alright, I think we're done here. I'm not sure what I could... Maybe this is a spot where Hornet Queen should be in my deck? Yes! Yes! And you guys were talking about conceding. You guys are sitting here talking about that was our last turn, we're done here. Thought we fumbled it. We didn't. We didn't. You guys need more faith. No, you sacked it for 0. I just misclicked. That's what happened there. Alright, it's Pock again. We know what we have to do against Pock, which is sort of just nothing. We just play the game and play the glowing card in our hand. I think that's quite literally all that matters. It's not very enticing. Of course, they have that on the play. It's not really much to talk about this matchup. Just sort of stare at each other. Alright, I'm already done. I'm not gonna run Hornet Queen. We could, though. How much is Hornet Queen? It's 5 for 7? No, that doesn't seem great for Ghalta. It is pretty good for 3 Tree City, because there's a bunch of insect tokens. But I've cast a 7-drop, so I clearly don't need 3 tree city to do anything. I haven't scammed anybody yet, but this is Zakama, and I don't think I'm getting away with that one. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Zakama's exciting. Never upset to lose to that one. I like Zakama. Definitely one of my favorite commanders. I'll find a way to complain, though. Don't worry. Playing Final Fantasy XIV? Oh my goodness. Have you tried playing a real game? I wonder if this is my list. That would be cool. I have never seen Zakamas from someone else, so... let's see here. We play that. We play... this. Or crack this, you know what I mean. And then I can play this. Because it's Zakama. Although that doesn't work out too well. I don't know. It's too late. I did it. We do lose to a sweeper. Alright, they don't have a sweeper, but they have Zakama next turn, and I don't like my situation. But we'll see. At least they're playing fast. Can't be upset with that. As long as they don't have a board wipe, we can win, I think. I don't even know if that's true. Can we beat a board wipe, Chad? I don't think we can. I don't think I can beat a board wipe. I think I'm just doomed. 6 is 12. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Alright, let's block here. This gives them the lightning bolt, but that's hardly relevant. Killing Goltzes doesn't fundamentally affect anything here. Alright, that's alright. I've beaten that one. Twiz also plays it. Twiz is in chat sometimes. He's a big Final Fantasy enjoyer. Final Fantasy XIV. No idea what Expedition 33 is. Look, I play World of Warcraft and I play Magic the Gathering. No other things exist. This is another Leyline Axe enjoyer. Still really have almost no respect for this card. But there it is doing its thing. Yeah, we'll play the 5-4, why not? It's a JRPG? Created by a French studio? Is it a Japanese one? Okay. Removal in Codice is weird. Is that weird? Maybe it isn't weird. It's weird. You can't convince me otherwise. We're a bit a ways out from doing anything significant. I don't think playing Scute Swarm has any merit. I didn't lie, unless I did. Alright, well they didn't equip their thing, but I think I'm still gonna die because I'm not doing anything. Does this give trample? Of course it gives trample. Oh, this game is so bad. This game is just the worst game I've ever played in my life. Oh my goodness. Do that, play this, swing with that. No, we can't swing. I mean tap it. I meant tap. Alright, so we can block, and my opponent cannot have any interaction because they already played a card. So, it's not possible to... do stuff. Do we want this? Yep. I feel like that cat is interesting. It is the other Bristly Bill. I've never given this any respect. Like, as a card. It's I mean, it's kind of better than Bristly Bill. I, like, never, ever consider this card. Alright, we can look into that one. It actually works with our deck. It would be the first time I ever played it. I think I own one. Alright, Dino Mommy is overdue for an entrance here. The Great Henge also hasn't done anything. Oh boy. What else hasn't, like, fundamentally done anything? Oh, but I love Leatherback. I can't take it out. It's so adorable. Look at it. Look at it. It's also... How old is this card? This card is like 15 years old. Very old card. I can't take it out. It's adorable. It's unfortunate. It's like worse than... What's the new one? Not Jade Light. Oh, Jade Light. Jade Light can come out. Yeah. There's a good chance Jade Light doesn't even do what I want. And unlike real life, I can't beat it up when it makes a mistake. It just gets away with it. What card were we talking about? It was a cat. Oh, I didn't type landfall. I typed land. Oh no, I don't own it. Really? Oh, that explains why I've never played it. I have that elf. I have the 5/4 elf in here. I played Final Fantasy XIV for about 14 minutes. I got these really great oven mitt gloves that look like oven mitts, and I thought it was the greatest thing ever, and then I never played again. Bloop. I think that's a good craft. I haven't crafted a card with a wild card in a while. I also haven't bought packs. Is there a reason to hold my packs? I don't think so. We can probably spend some. It's been a while. There's plenty in the alchemy set that I like. Yeah, let's do it. We're all in. We're gambling. We are literally gambling. Complimentary pack. What did it have in it? A bunch of hot diarrhea. Alright, let's see what this is. The free trial meme? I don't know. I mean, this was it's right when Final Fantasy came out is when I played it, and I never played it again. So if it, like, emailed me something, I would have no way of knowing. Okay. Alright, I like that one. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Please. No. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Oh! Well, it's just artwork, it's not. Okay. Oh. Oh. Whatever. Couldn't let me do anything, huh? Just kicking dirt in my eyes while I'm down, huh, wizards? Wait, so you can just play the game all the way up to, like, the most recent expansion for free? What Final Fantasy is it? Is it all of them? Because it's an anthology series, right? It's not like Final Fantasy 12 has anything to do with 4 or whatever. So how do they choose what characters to do? Just the popular ones? Like, how do you decide that? Maybe Birds was better, because then I could play this. Nope, too late now. Let's do Druid again. Let's play this. Can I beat... Wait a minute. I can't beat this, right? There's like... I just can't beat this card. I don't think I can beat this. Because I don't have... Okay, so if I draw Sylvan Safekeeper, I can beat it. Three expansions behind. Sounds like a scam to me. My opponent had to think about their Thought-Knot Seer. I'll take that as a moral victory. This was somehow a thought-provoking decision. Alright, this game's over. Yeah, I just realized that I actually can't beat Ujin. They just play it and I lose. Like, I can't do... I don't have any recourse in my deck. My deck is so straightforward. It's all just creatures that don't protect themselves. We just die instantly. That's funny. I wouldn't say that's normal, though. But that's definitely... Oh, come on! It's just Ujin again. Opponent's name is Control King. Yeah, I'll show you something to control. This weeb Llanowar Elves. Control that. Yeah, there's like a... I mean, eventually they're gonna have to do some multiverse Marvel thing where all the Herpa-Derpas are all in the same Derpa-Herpa. Yes, the Ramp Dino is in here. I know we haven't seen it, but I promise you it is in here. And it's a Topiary Stomper or whatever. Then if World of Warcraft explodes, I'm gonna play Guild Wars 2. I would not play a wait, what am I doing? Chat, we just said we can't beat this. Why am I still here? I'd play Guild Wars 2. And then if that exploded, I would probably just not play an MMO ever again. And just be free from the heroin. Just be sober. I mean, I've been playing WoW for 20 years. It'd be weird to not play it. But one day. Nothing lasts forever. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh. That's an Assyrian name, right? The first civilization of humanity? Or whatever. Gilgamesh. Alright, my opponent's playing the old Control the Board opener. I'm not really concerned about getting hit by Ragavan. But I'm also not really excited about my core gameplay outside of getting hit by Ragavan. So maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, my opponent's hand is also just weird. Opponent's hand is just simply weird. Yep. Yeah, the Epic of Gilgamesh. So I think this is another game I just borderline lose immediately when they play Eshki. I'm not sure. This was a slower opener though, but still. There's a chance they don't do anything. Not very likely, but I mean it exists. We're out of gas here. just straight up out of gas. Alright, I have no idea what could possibly warrant manually tapping your lands. The other Eshki, okay. Does that change anything? No, not really. So... I think there's actually a counter spell, which I guess would hasten this up. And there is, yeah. So my opponent had Strangle, Ragavan, Abrade, Counterspell. And then they had Eshki Eshki. Okay. And we had a 1/4. Yeah, I only play American. I play American. If it ain't American, I don't want it. I don't want it near me. Don't do it. Okay. Oh no, it's an actual token deck. Wait, that's probably better for us. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. Okay. I'd rather play against this than the version without stuff. Do I have time for this? Every time I take a turn off to play something like this, I feel like I've just lost the game. So maybe taking these out makes sense. What is this? Exile? It's power 3 or greater. Wait, mana value 3 or greater. Alright, so... we probably should play this. Oh man, this is really bad. Alright, everything is just painful. I don't know. It cost me my time. What do you mean? It cost me my time. I could be playing WoW instead. With all that time. Think of the time. What is this? Is it 2? It is 2. Okay, they didn't have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4s. Yep. Alright, Topiary Stomper. There you go. Give me the sauce. Alright, we tap that to do this. That to do this. Alright, look at that. Look at that. We did it. We did it. We drew cards. We win. Nope. Reality is a zero-sum game. And I choose to draw. We got him thinking. I don't know why, but we got him thinking. I don't know how, but we got him. Alright. Can I beat that? No? Yes? No? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe? I don't even think my opponent's sure if I can beat that. Everyone's confused. Yeah, so did I. I meant the same thing. I meant the exact same thing when I said the words that I did. So this dies to their commander, but that's all their commander will be doing, and that is okay with me? They can't reprieve it. Not that that would do much anyways. Yeah, we'll do this as well. Hulking Raptor? Is that this 3-mana 6/6? So this can randomly find Craterhoof Behemoth, but outside of that, I don't know what we're gonna do here. This is pretty bad. A 4-mana 5/3. It makes mana on your first main phase. Oh, I know what you're talking about. But it gives, doesn't it give both opponents the mana? Or, like, you and your opponent? I thought that's how that worked. I wish it counted my most prolific creature type. Well, it's Druid. I mean, it's always Druid anyways, but I wish it did everything for me. Alright, so I'm mana neutral with that, and I can't change that idea, so... Alright, Craterhoof, come on. One time, please. Please! No! Wait. Vorinclex... somehow not die next turn. And then we get to do it again. So... that's pretty cool. Alright, so we can't attack. Actually, swinging doesn't really accomplish anything. And I don't believe they can kill... Wait, am I dead? Hold on, I might lie. So 5, 10... Alright, we're just dead if they... do it, right? I think I'm dead to the 0. Yeah, I'm dead to 0, alright. Don't know why they took so long casting it. They didn't, but I'm going to complain that they did, because it makes me feel better. The tree is bad? Well, the tree is free. I mean, the tree hasn't impeded my, like... It's just a tree. Like, it hasn't gotten in the way at all. It is a mono green deck. I have not been color screwed because I'm running the tree. You might as well run it. Same with Nykthos. Doesn't really do that much, but when it does, you know... Alright, Cankerbloom is... We're talking about some ramp dinosaur. Haywire Might. I don't think I like that one. This thing. Oh, it costs 4. Ugh. Ugh, it costs 4. Whatever. It's got ward on it. It's got ward. The setup creatures are so slow. It's really, really bad. I think I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna abandon Gilded Goose. I think at this point, Gilded Goose should be reevaluated. Probably not worth it, ever. It never feels worth it. Strike It Rich in green is just terrible, so... It's been Strike It Rich in, like, an obscene amount of time. Oh, you know what would have won that game? If we had Fog, we would have won the game. Because they would have swung all out and we would have won. Tell me that's right. Please tell me the out of nowhere Fog is the right thing to do. I need to know it is. Oh my gosh. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I need it to be the right idea. It has to be the right idea. Yeah, Cankerbloom is 3, but it's just that naturalizing things just hasn't ever mattered. And I'd rather play things that are way more betterer. Just more gooder cards. We could play this and then be sad. The 1 mana 3/3? I don't think Cankerbloom's even really that good. I don't know. Whether we play it or not, I'm not really sold on it. This has to be right. This has to be right. Oh, yeah, this has to be right. It's like it's sort of like Dark Ritual. It's actually better than Dark Ritual. But it's also really ugly outside of Ghalta. Maybe it's fine, though. Yeah. Well, it adds 3. It adds more than... Dark Ritual only adds 2. This adds 3. So I would say that's better than Dark Ritual. It's not better than Dark Ritual, but it's better than Dark Ritual. How many lands do we have? 39? I'm not going down to 38. I mean, I don't use my graveyard, but still, it just discounts Ghalta by like a ton. Look, I'm playing it, alright? And if you don't like it, well, there's the door. You can get out. You can leave. It's my stream. It's my birthday. I pick the video game. I pick the cards. On my stream, it's always my birthday. Tribute has been fine. What really hasn't been fine? We don't play a ton of lands in any... Actually, we don't really do anything land-centric. This is probably one of the weaker land matters cards as well in this deck. In this deck. Maybe not normal decks, but like this one. Fine. Yeah, I can play all the cards I want. And you will sit there, and you'll be thankful that I showed you how good they actually are. I gotta rename my stream. No, I gotta rebrand myself into the, I don't know, who's a guru? Who's a guru who's not dead? Who's a guru that's not dead that gives completely sound advice? Liver King. Perfect. I'm literally the Liver King of Magic. There we go, I got it. I found it. What the heck is that? What on earth is this? What are you doing? What is this? 2-minute 2/1. Return an artifact. Copy and... Alright, opponent's deep. Opponent is deep. So... I am excited. Don't you dare... No, you can't play Tamiyo. I don't care what you do turn 1. Okay. Alright, the old Seek the Mox Amber. Cool. Let's play... this. Because I said so. It's Paradox Engine? Alright. Well, it's mono blue and it's about artifacts, so I imagine there's probably nothing else on the surface of the earth that it does. It's probably the only thing it can do, honestly. Stompies? It's a little too late to play Fnatic, but I understand that playing it last turn would have probably been a rather good idea. But we're not at that part of the game anymore. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to assume my opponent is much faster than Ghalta is. Yeah, we could run Tracker. Though Tracker is like really, really slow. But it does kind of work. What does this do? It finds a Heart Piercer bow and a vial of Dragonfire. Alright. Does it do both? No. I'm gonna name Dinosaur with this. I don't think they have counter spells. We're gonna play this. Can I swing with the Stomper yet? No? Come on. Well, you need Paradox Engine. Their mono blue deck. I don't know if they can tutor for it. Can they? There's no, like, Tinker. There's Whir of Invention. Oh. There's actually a couple cards. That's not it. That's also not it. Actually, what is that one? I don't know this one. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, clue token. Artifact abilities, spaghetti. Alright. So, Boseiju is probably really good, but now they have hexproof on artifacts. Opponent is wise beyond their years. Okay. I think I'm going to keep making treasure tokens. Bristly Bill's interesting, but I don't have a land, so I guess not very interesting. And swing there. Probably could have played Bristly Bill pre-combat. I truly don't believe it matters that much, though. I think this game is over in, like, either 1 or 2 turns. So, alright, well, they have the Hexproof card. I mean, they need, like, crazy level Xaxes here to win. Okay, their own Great Henge, so their last card is a creature, I think. I don't know what else that would mean. They can pick up... Okay, they do. And then this channels to unsummon something. Target permanent... No. One, two, three, four, five. They can bounce Ghalta. It's not the most productive thing to do, but I think it buys them a turn, probably? I would say it does. I don't believe targeting my Great Henge makes any sense, though. Oh, their last card was a land. Okay, so we're just doing it in combat. Defense of the... Oh, wow. Let's play this first. Defense does make this a 1-turn clock. Then they can't do stuff. Not really sure if it matters where I put the counters. Just put them here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's play this. It's very easy to recast Ghalta. Alright, we did it. We did it. Paradox Engine, you can taste it. We did have Boseiju for it, but this does give Paradox Engine hexproof. But they didn't have it. Even if they had Paradox Engine, they would also need something to do. And as it stands, I don't think it looks like they had anything to do. They had all, like, the fancy, weird stuff. Well, I mean, this is really weird. I don't know, I just haven't seen this before. It doesn't make me feel like... I don't know, Surarack has tutors. The Mono Blue could, sort of struggle with that, I would say. But this is a really cool card. I have not seen this played before. Haven't seen this played before. I've only seen this in Golos, when I played Golos eons ago. Seen this, but not in this format. Never seen this before. I've seen this maybe once or twice. Neat. How come nobody in chat has gone to my kitchen and got my hair pick? Why is this being left up to me? Oh yeah, it's definitely not in my room. Oh no, it's the Bears. Oh no. Wait, is that the Bears? This is the Bears. Oh no. No. Counters, chat. Mirror breaker. We have it. Wait, what? Oh, right. It's not just mono green. I'm so used to only green mattering in these kinds of decks. Forgot it even had another color. Alright, these two cards... Oh, not these two, I lied. These two cards. Oh, come on. Come on. No. No. Why does Oscillate Pride exist? Who at Wizards thought this was a good idea? I feel like this is broken at 2 mana. I feel like Oscillate Pride should cost 3 mana. I really do. This card is just so stupid. Oh, killing the Cobra, sure. That doesn't concern me as much as the other things that could have happened. So I can play Gwenna, which gets in the way of this. So I should play this instead. This is a 2-3, tap that, makes more 2-3s. Everything is terrible. Life is pain. Alright. We made our choice. We can play Overlord, which is a 5 mana card, right? When you cast a creature spell of power 5 or greater. Come on. Bro, I just want to do anything. Can I do anything, please? Just one thing? Oh, wait, what? Okay, never mind. I think life is back to normal? That could be a lie. Why do these cards exist, chat? Like, why do they exist? Wait, we play this, right? We play this first? Can I play Nylea? Does that matter? It is indestructible. Oh, I can't. Nope, don't want that one. Okay, well, we have the larger creatures against the bear, so I'm gonna need them to just stop having cards. That would be really cool. If they play, Elspeth, then... I'm still gonna blame chat. What else costs 5? Oh, that costs 5. Alright, it's almost Elspeth, but it isn't Elspeth. So I get to play the game for a turn? Play this. Does that matter? I feel like what I just did didn't actually matter. Oh no, it did. I lied. Alright, so we have stuff. Can we swing? Should we swing? I mean, they have a 4/4 lifelink. Feels kind of weird to swing. I'm not really sure how do I win. I don't know how to win. I think my opponent wins this thing. Whatever this board state is. Doesn't... I don't know. Five mana, put a counter on this, make a 1/1. Sure. No, there's no reason to swing this turn. Let's swing next turn. Okay, my opponent swung. Wheel. That can only mean one thing, and that one thing is probably me losing. But there's only one way to find out. Okay. We just bounce off each other here, right? Yep. But they do get an Oscillate Pride life gain stuff. Bro, Oscillate Pride is just a profoundly stupid card. It's just so stupid. What were they thinking? What a this cost 1 mana on paper. Like, why? Blocker is a blocker. Might as well block with something smaller. Counter here, because I can't die. Ronus is very... No, it's not very interesting. Okay, so I don't know if I'm dead here. But if I'm not, then I live. So... I mean, this is literally Oscillate Pride. That's it. Nothing in this game, nothing else matters. It's just like, literally, this is it. This is the only card that matters. Alright, so... Here... Here. Here? Not dead? 11? I don't know if this is the best block. Ghalta feels pretty useless. Maybe I do that. Okay. Wait a minute. They had Boseiju. They didn't Boseiju my Defense of the Heart. Doesn't this give me an out that I shouldn't have? I don't think Craterhoof kills through 38, though. But I feel like they should have Boseiju'd my defense. That would, in my opinion, be like a somewhat good idea. But I think I'm just dead anyways. We could get Scute Swarm. If I had Primeval Titan in my deck, I'd like Scute Swarm a lot more. Oh, no, the Trailblazer doesn't work. It doesn't work, right? Because Power 4. We don't have Power 4 cards. Okay. Yeah, Scute Swarm would have probably bought the most time, but it's not like I'm ever actually swinging through just because I have Scute Swarm. So, we'd just be sort of staring at each other. I don't think, Oh, I didn't tap my Gwenna. Again, another thing that probably doesn't actually matter, but... Didn't tap it. Yeah, alright. Literally Oscillate Pride. Just mono Oscillate Pride. No other card in this game mattered. Just a 1 mana, casual 2 mana, 25/25, because that card made sense for them to print. What up? Well, there's not many colorless spells in the game, unless you mean like artifacts. I don't know what I'd be dealing with those, though. Um... Oh, Chad, if we had fog. Oh no, they had the untap all my creature stuff. So, Ulamog? Off of Defense of the Heart, I wouldn't say so. Ulamog would not have saved me off of Defense of the Heart specifically. I didn't have 10 mana to hardcast it if I drew it. So I don't think so. No. Not that game at least. And I don't think it's remotely realistic to ever get to like 10 mana. We're trying to win the game way before we have 10 lands in play. At that point, I'd rather just play POC or something. Alright, we're going to take out... We're going to take out... Patchwork Beastie, because despite what you guys are saying about it, I don't think it's very good. I kind of want to keep Fog in here because I'm irrational. Primeval Titan is... It really just doesn't feel right. It's never, like, wrong, but it doesn't really enter by the time I care. But sometimes it doesn't matter. Legends of Runeterra? This is a Magic stream, alright. Nissa is also just really good in boards where nobody can swing. But outside... Actually, Nissa is almost another Crater Hoof, but again, it costs like a bajillion mana. By the time this matters, like, I think the game's ideally trying to be done. I don't know. It's a 7 mana overrun. We only have forests. Fog hasn't done anything, as much as I wish it did. Baby Prime Time? We had Sowing Myco spawn for a second, but I had just severely struggled with colorless mana. Vaultborn Tyrant is power 4. I keep thinking for some reason this is up the beanstalk. I don't know why I keep thinking that. It's easier to trigger than up the beanstalk, but in my head it isn't. Probably because it's tied to a 6-drop, or a 7-drop, and I just assume it's doing something weird. We don't have any... No, we don't. Okay. I forgot this was even in here. We have not drawn this a single time. I can do better than that. We can do better than that. I suppose... Flare is... I mean, sacking my own... Whoops. Sacking my own stuff is kind of... not great. Cultivate is interesting, but then we're like not playing creatures. But it is in a way playing like a 1-mana 1/1, sort of. Like you play a creature that your opponent can't kill. It counts for 1 power every land you play. Might be something to think about. I don't know. Let's keep going. I don't want to put too much thought in this. Not loud. Bookworm is... How many... No. It's not just creatures. No, it's not just creatures. But it's mostly creatures. I really want to put Gulta in play. So it's just like a lot of creatures. That's why we have a Collected Company. The other green strategies, mostly POC, have just been doing what we're doing, but better. It would be funny to play my opponent's commander against them, but then I'm not doing anything else, so I don't think that that's very good. Yeah, the 2-mana werewolf has also not been very great. Toski doesn't count with much power. Maybe that's fine, though. That could just be okay. Oh, why does it tap like this? Why does it tap like this? Why does it tap like this? Like, why? Ugh. Shambles. Shambles alert. Alright, tap here, manually. Play this. Yep. Play this. We are way faster than Bristly Bill. Okay, I was just talking about Pock being a problem, but, yeah. we're probably way faster than Bristly Bill. At least in this exact game, it looks like we are, so. Surely that's universal, and it applies to every matchup against that. Toski's the best card draw in mono green aggro? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it costs 4 mana, so I would hardly call it aggressive. It's only a 1/1. Yeah, that doesn't really constitute aggression to me. It also doesn't, like, trample over your opponent. You know, your aggro is trying to kill your opponent, not draw cards. But it's good in green. It just keeps you in the game like Great Henge does. A lot of my instances of damage is all in 1 or 2 turns. It's not over the course of 4 or 5, so I don't draw that much with it. Wait a minute, do I not have Kami in my deck? Did I make a mistake? Well, it was bound to happen. I think I did, though. I don't think this is in my deck. I'll have to look. I feel like it isn't. I haven't drawn it yet. I did just add Flare as well, so I really want that. And I just don't really agree with the term on that one. Oh, my opponent played a black card. Whoa. What? Okay. Pretty cool. M5. I can play Gigantosaurus. It doesn't die to lightning bolts. But I don't know. Tribute is also just good. No, we're gonna play Gigantosaurus. You can't stop me. I haven't played it yet. Oh, I didn't play it, chat. I didn't play it. I played the other one. Oh, I didn't play it. Oh, I thought I played it. I put it to the right. Ah. When does this flip? Oh, it just flipped. Okay. Xander's Wake. What do you... Chat, we're gonna lose. Okay, well... Guess I don't miss the treasure too much. I could have swore I just played this. I don't know. I don't know how I did that. Alright, well, I mean, it's in play now, so at least I draw a card, but I definitely wanted this in play first. Behold my 10/10. Bask in its glory. If they have a removal spell, I think the game is over. You think my opponent's game plan is what they're doing? I would have to agree with you. I would agree. I believe my opponent's game plan is the things that are happening in front of me, yes. Flip Garruk, set up some enchantment value, and then win later. That would appear to be the case. Our only bet is if we draw cards, I think. That's it. I'm not sure what we're drawing into, because they're doing stuff way faster than us, but I don't know. I've won against worse odds, I think. I don't know. I can't exactly swing. We're drawing cards, though. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. But we found another card draw engine, so now the engines are a turning. We found a sort of another one as well. My opponent gets to have a whole lot of fun here while I sort of also do. I mean, I can Craterhoof scam them. This doesn't blow up in Schist enchantments. Guess I won't block it. I don't think Tribute always draws a card, or the other two do. Wait a minute, what? A 5-mana 3/3 that just makes some value tokens. This is a weird card. Very strange. Oh, I was thinking about this one. This is the one I was thinking about. Okay. So they didn't just win. Thought they were going to win. They didn't. The critical mass is certainly on the table for them, though. Critical mass is on the table for the opponent. We're drawing lands. We're drawing lands, chat. It's happening. Things are happening. I guess I'll play this. I'm not swinging with Ghalta, but I can swing with Ghalta. I can swing with Ghalta. It would cost 2 again to do that. So maybe I should. Oh, the value, chat. The value. Alright, I want more cards, so send it. Yep. This actually draws 3. More card draw. Okay, it's getting a little out of hand. It's just starting to run away from me here. We mustn't panic. Oh, I would so be in love with being able to play this right now, but I can't. All right, discard 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. Don't really care about Nylea. Don't care about that. All right. All right. No, there's no such thing as too many cards. Foreign concept. They don't have a winning thing happening yet. Like, there's no engine that's just straight up winning the game. Creatures you control get trample where X number of creatures in your graveyard. So this can kill me. Oh, they have Craterhoof. Okay, so they just tutored Craterhoof, and then they did it. Alright, so we're both doing the exact same thing. We were both doing the same thing, except they did it first. Because they have a tutor. Because they have black cards. We did not. That's really cool, though. I haven't seen... actually, a fair amount of what was going on. Actually, no, I've seen a fair amount of these cards. I almost lied. But I just haven't seen them together like this. This is pretty neat. It definitely is an engine, but... I don't know, you don't always have all 3 of these, like, Omega tier, double black kind of things going on, but at the same time, I wonder what their deck looks like without these cards, actually. I kind of wish I saw more cards. Would have been kind of cool. Alright, they just drew it first. I told myself I was not going to stream this long today, because I am tired and inebriate it. But I did. I'll play a few more. Well, I'm about done. Wait a minute. I gotta check if Kami's in here. I swear if it's not in here, I swear. I don't think it is. I full stop don't think Kami's in here. I don't think I've drawn it. I don't think I've seen it. I don't think, To this day, bro, this game is like, what, 7 years old, and it still has, like, the notification bug? Oh, Mythic! What set is this? Okay. Of course it wasn't here. Why would it be in here? Why would it have been in my deck? That's a question I'll have to ask the Lord when my soul leaves the body. Werewolf, go away. Oh, it's Ruby. Oh, see? Chat, see what happens when you put cards in your deck? You see? Oh, okay, game, come on. See what happens when you put cards in your deck? Surely they want to trade. It discounts this by 1. Oh, whatever. I think mana is better? I don't know how it isn't, so... I could play Bristly Bill next turn. Wait, I can do everything I want, right? Maybe not. No, I can't. I can, but I won't get a trigger. Because I have to play that off of this. Okay, so we're going to play this instead. It's got Ward 2. It feels incredibly annoying for the opponent to deal with. We're winning the mana game, which means we're essentially winning the game. What is this? Alright, it is the not cultivate thing. Alright, so 1-2, we can play Ghalta. There's no reason not to, so we'll just discount it further first. Picking up Bramble Familiar at some point here. Probably a good idea. Can I play this and then Ghalta? Yes. Unless they... No, actually they can't do anything about it. They can't kill the Bramble Familiar and take me off Ghalta, so it doesn't work. I will swing with this 5-3. Not really threatened by most things here. Alright, we did the thing. Alright, opponent has Atali. There's some good hits and a lot of bad ones. They didn't get a good one. Did they get a good one there? Not really. What does this actually do? Make some wolves. Cast creatures as they have flash. Alright. Are they dead? That's another question. With the wolves, I feel like they're not. With that draw, I can play defense. If I swing with Ghalta, I am not dead. So I should probably swing with Ghalta. And... they're dead next turn anyways. So... we go here. Wait, how does this flip? It doesn't flip in a meaningful amount of time. Alright. No reason to do anything. I'm not sure what they do to beat Ghalta. This is only an 11/11. It's not big enough. It also takes all their mana to flip it, so I don't know what the next thing to do in this spot for the opponent is. Kind of confused. There's literally no card that kills me here, right? 12, they give it double strike. It's 22 minus 12, it's still lethal, so let's dodge double strike. Sure. Pretty sure this puts me to 9 poison if they have specifically Temur Battle Rage. That is not Temur Battle Rage. Alright, we win. Nice. Oh, opponent, you didn't even make me show you. What if I only had Manadorks? What if it was all Ghalta and Manadorks? You should at least make me show you. I know it feels bad, but like, you never, ever know. You never know. You never know. And now our opponent won't either. Oh no, chat, we have Twitch DMs. Let's see, are they scams? It is a scam. Wait, when was this? When did this happen? Oh, this was 3 minutes ago. This person's 3 minutes ago, but they're not in chat. That's a little bit weird. I thought about Goreclaw. Thought about it. Then I decided not to. What's Serac? Yeah, that works. There hasn't been a lot of targeting of my cards. Oh, what if it was just those? Yeah. Actually, both the things you said actually kind of make sense. I mean, they're not bad. If ever this card belonged somewhere, it's probably in Ghalta. Is there like something that's just not as good? Okay, it's probably better than Leatherback, apart from specifically Nykthos. It's probably better. Wow, we have a lot of triple green. I didn't notice that. It looks so pretty. Oh, this looks too pretty. I don't want to get rid of this. Don't make me. And Goreclaw is 4 power and discounts power 4 by 2. The other one? Huh? I don't like this at all. Well, not here at least. No, I don't like that one. Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. I didn't read the card's name. Oh, that's actually funny. Cosmic Blip. That's what we call that. Cosmic Blip. Blip. I do like both these cards, though. More Goreclaw than the other one. You know what? Maybe I don't like Goreclaw. I don't know. Someone on YouTube will yell at me that it's not in here, so... Yeah, I hate good cards, but I like better cards. It's not that I hate good cards, I just like better ones. Gwena's alright. It helps tap for just a few things. But it's a creature-based cultivate, which is why I like it. Or a creature-based, whatever that artifact is, that taps for 2. Not Sol Ring. The 3-mana Sol Ring. It's like that, but it's on a creature, which means it adds 2 additional. So it's essentially 4. It taps 4, like, it adds 4 to Ghalta at 3 mana. I think that's completely fine. Like, this adds 4. This adds 4, so by that logic, this probably is just worse, because it doesn't help me cast other things. Same with, not Topiary Stomper. Not that one. I guess Serac. What's another example? I mean, I think redundancy is good. I don't know why I would take this one out over Yorvo. I think Yorvo was just worse than this. This at least helps me cast other things. You know, not many things, but sometimes it does help me cast other cards. Right? Not just Ghalta. And it does grow on its own with Ghalta. I don't know, if it was between that and Yorvo for 4, I would do this. This also has the chance of discounting it by more if I added counters to it earlier in the game. It would actually discount Ghalta by even more. So, no, I'm not taking this out. No, you can't convince me. It dies to Lightning Bolt? Damn. That is pretty compelling, actually. But so does Goreclaw, so I'm going to take it out of spite for the YouTubers that are going to yell at me. No, Gwyneth stays. If Goreclaw was 3 mana, I'd be happy, but it's not. Imperasaur? Is that the 3 mana 6/6? Oh, it's 3 mana 5/4. I don't know. I mean, we have a couple 3 mana 5/4s. If that one's bad, I think we would probably, it would stand to reason to take out the other ones too. I don't know why that one would stand out as bad, but not the other 3 mana 5/4s. There's like 4 in the deck. Or 3. I think there's 3. That one also buffs some of my other cards. It does make Ghalta slightly larger. It does also make other dinosaurs larger, so it has a chance of actually discounting by more than 5. Of all the 3 mana 5/4s, it's probably the best of them. Because the elf just has unblockable, but like that doesn't matter like at all, ever. It just never matters. I mean, buffing Ghalta specifically doesn't matter. I'll give you that. That definitely doesn't matter. Alright, well, we're in a position where we don't lose if this gets killed. Alright, it didn't get killed, so we can play this. We have 4? 5? Yeah, I'm gonna offspring this here, right? Okay, wait, let's think about this for a second. If I do this... 2... Alright, we're just gonna... Yep. I suppose I didn't have to play the fetch land this turn, then. Did I jack that up? I did. Okay, I didn't have to play the fetch land. For some reason, this threw me off. I don't know, I was like, oh, I'll get a land and then float more to win the game. But then I wanted to offspring and ruined everything, so... Opponent didn't swing. Wow. That's interesting. Does my opponent trade? Because I absolutely trade. Please trade. Make me oh. Yeah, dinosaurs get everything. Yeah, but I want to play my raccoons. You can't stop me. Whoa! Okay, opponent, calm down. What are you doing? Calm down. Alright, so we can play Ghalta. Look at that. See? Gwen is actually just really, really, really good here. Really. Oh, hey, look, more. Wait, is this Power 5? Power 5. Oh, look. Hey, chat. Look at that. Look at that. Look how good it is. Don't you love how good this card has been right now? Isn't it amazing how good this card is? Primeval Titan? Hey, we actually got Primeval Titan. I'm not sure why I hoped for that. It's not very exciting, but we got it. I think they're dead in one swing. I don't really care to think about stuff. I'm just going to swing with this. Whoa! Alright, that was a very quick block. Let's block and trade that. We got lucky? We did exactly what we want to do. That's what it does. That's what it does. It doesn't even have to tap the second time. The second time was lucky. The second time was lucky. But the first time was still really good. Like, the first thing it did was still just perfectly fine. Alright, so now it's a matter of are we dead? I don't know. We're playing this. Let's go get lands that don't really matter. Oh, wait, no, that's alright. I guess. Druid. Okay. I can blow something up now with my card here. Swing with that. Oh no, they have Double Strike Death Touch. I can't do anything. Uh, 2/2 Double Strike? I'm a little confused, so let's see what happens when I block like this. First strike and double strike. Love it. Put a counter on this. Raid, reanimate something. I've seen that. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, they killed a 1/1. I mean, there's only one target, right? Maybe not. Alright, anything but a land. Of course. Alright, so I'm going to swing with Primeval Titan. Because that's probably a good idea. Actually, we can swing with all three of these here. They block there. No, that's not great at all. I will swing with these two, though. Yep. I'd rather not put Bashir. Yeah, we can just put some fetch lands into play, I guess. None of this mana floating matters. Technically can blow them out of the water. We did get the blowout. So that's really nice. So they did just... Oh, they quad blocked. Chat, I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness. Bro with the lands. Alright, well. They drew a land for the turn, and we didn't die last turn, so... I don't know what's different this time. Alright, looks like we're not dead. I don't regret my Primeval Titan, though. I could upkeep... We're gonna get rid of these lands now, because I'm tired of drawing them. I do have some landfall cards, but maybe just keep one? Yeah, we'll just keep one. Okay, we're gaming. We're gaming. Okay, gaming kind of stopped. Gaming. Oh, gaming? Oh, don't you love mono green? Isn't it like so fun to play against? Oh man. Alright, they have 2 Death Touchers, which I'm gonna go ahead and say is not nearly enough to be alive. Yep. 2 Death Touchers blocked there, they're still just extremely dead. Interesting how much, like, just a Death Touch first strike stonewalls, but I think sacking Primeval Titan here was definitely a good idea. We also probably burned this Liberator. I don't think it was a bad idea, but I didn't have to do it there. And then, of course, they go ahead and play this right after, but literally never punished. Cool. We do not have Landfall Nissa. I don't have many... Well, I do have some targets to get with it. I could get things with that Nissa. I don't know, it costs 3 mana. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a Lotus Cobra to me. Doesn't feel like Lotus Cobra. It's probably the same logic. Yeah, it's the same reason... Did I take it out? Your Tireless Provisioner is not in here for really the same reason that Nissa would not want to be in here, in my opinion. But I think I'm done. I am exhausted, and yeah, we think we're done here. Couple valuable lessons to be learned here, though. The biggest one, I think, is Gilded Goose is probably not a real card anymore. It is, just like I'm talking about how this format is only getting faster, Gilded Goose is slowly becoming Strike It Rich, which is just 1 mana, make a treasure token. That's kind of what this is. Not exactly. It's probably still a little bit better than that, but not by much. It is incredibly slow to do this twice. Tapping this 2 times takes forever, right? It's quite the investment, especially early. Like, within the first, 4 turns? Let's just say 3 turns. That is a sizable percentage of your possible, like, lands and mana that you could spend on this alone is just really... I don't know. I'm not really on this anymore. If you don't want to lose your mana dork count, you can run the exile a thing out of your graveyard one. This thing. If you really like the count of mana dorks you have and you're not playing this one, it's pretty easy to find more fetch lands, and I suppose more will show up in the future as this game gets older, but I think maybe some fetch lands that are tapped are worth it if you really want to play Molt Tender. I just don't think I was willing to do that, so I didn't. But I think Gilded Goose might not be good anymore. I don't know. There's a land that creates a food token. It's like a forest, and there's another thing that makes a food token. You could run those just for that card and whatnot. I don't know. I think we're just beyond it. Ghalta as a commander is only gonna get easier to play fast. There's plenty of disruption and stuff from opponents, and some decks just don't care, right? Ujin doesn't care about anything. Doesn't even care about Ujin. So Ujin's a nightmare. The colorless one, that is. If there is a colored one, I don't think there is anyways. The blue-white matchup, if they have a sweeper, it's kind of lights out, I would argue. I have been saying that this format is straying a little bit away from board wipes. Kotis can run board wipes. It's indestructible. It's indestructible commanders can run board wipes, obviously. Not just Kotis. That just seems to be the popular one right now. The creatureless decks, like sweepers, again, not too many of those looming around. For some unusual reason, I was pitted against bracket, like, 5 commanders again. I don't think Ghalta is bracket 5 in any sense of the word. There are some matchups where you're just sort of staring at each other, and then whoever wins, wins. Like, playing against Pak, we're just staring at each other, playing green cards until somebody gets too large, and then someone dies. It's not very engaging, especially without any, like, fight effects. I'm actually not a fan of fight effects, really, in any capacity. I think maybe Anzarag, the red-green mole, like the 8/4, kind of like fight effects there. Maybe no, not Xenagos, there's another one, but here, not really. They're kind of a thing that you have later, like after, ideally, Ghalta's in play, but then you have Ghalta in play, and I don't see why I care to fight anything. I have the big dumb thing, that's probably the biggest and the dumbest, so I don't know, fight effects, they just impede your ability to play this faster. If 2 fights are in your hand, that's 2 creatures that you didn't play to discount Ghalta to fight in the first place. So there's a lot of cards, just like Chandra, we're playing cards that are more expensive than you have any business casting, spending mana on. I think Ghalta can fall into that same trap. Now, I didn't have Gore Claw in here. I had it for 2 seconds, and then I took it right back out. It's just a card that you would think runs perfectly with this commander, but it costs 4 mana. It does discount, I think, about the exact same as this is 4 power, and then discounts by an additional 2. It discounts other cards as well in our deck. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but I don't know. Collected Company was sweet. Guardian Project, and the other Guardian project was a Beast Whisperer. My problem with these is when I play them, I essentially spent the turn doing not much to advance my Ghalta game plan, and taking a quote-unquote turn off to build up future turns is kind of hard in a format that's really blitzing you into the end zone by turn like 4 or 5, right? If there's not like a stable board presence on both sides, like if it's lopsided by turn 4, someone's probably gonna be dead soon, right? It is actually kind of difficult to play this and then untap and then get cards that, like, so it has to replace itself in your hand, right? It's got to replace itself, otherwise you just wish it was something else. And then you have to sort of play the cards that you got off of it, otherwise you didn't really do anything. Just because it drew cards doesn't mean you played them. I know it's maybe a weird way of thinking about it, but the format is a little too fast for this, maybe? It feels that way, right? Pak can sort of skip this and just go straight into, well, more Pak shenanigans, like the Rishkar's Expertise kind of thing, where you just 6 mana draw however many cards it is. We could actually run those, and it's always just 12. That's never a bad thing, right? But I don't know. It just doesn't seem like slowly drawing a bunch of cards a turn is an ideal way to win a game, especially when a fair amount of your opponents are probably not too concerned about that, when they can like River's Rebuke everything ever, or they can Cyclonic Rift, or they can board wipes, although again I don't see too many of those. I don't know, there's an argument to dodging those. In mono white, or just white in general, white beatdown, they like all the 3 mana, you know, every time you play a creature draw. But here, this could probably just be another creature. It could just be Goreclaw. Could probably be Goreclaw, right? And that might actually be right. It might be right. I don't know what else is worth. So that's Gilded Goose. That's the card draw argument. I think that's really about it. I don't think Ghalta's amazing. Certainly better than it was last time I played it, though. I would say that. The format feels different since the last time I played it. It's not necessarily like punishing Ghalta for its exact game plan. It's just that your opponents are kind of doing what they want to do more efficiently, and it's probably in their favor when it comes to who's getting better things with time. You know, Ghalta's getting better cards, but other strategies are getting better cards slightly faster than, like, Ghalta. So, I don't know. But it's still fun, right? It's fun. What better way to spend Mother's Day than Giant Dino Mommy? So, it's fun. I can recommend it. It doesn't require much mental input. You just sort of play the glowing card, and then you either win or you lose, right? So take that for what you will, but otherwise, let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next